standards.
We are live at a rainy and wet Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, as this storied rivalry continues. The Cubs and the Cardinals will endure a rain delay. Looks like they're possibly getting ready to take the tarp off the field, and we keep hearing about a window of opportunity possibly in about an hour or so here in St. Louis. Len Casper, Bob Brenly with you. And the Cubs, of course, are playing well on this road trip, 3-2 to start the trip. 2 more games here in St. Louis, and maybe a good time to catch this team.
I don't think there's any doubt this is a good time to catch the Cardinals. They led the National League with a .278 team batting average last year. This year, .241. A couple of the big boys they were counting on, Scott Rowland, Larry Walker, both hitting in the low 200s. Their starting catcher, Yadier Molina's hitting 150. So if there was ever a good time to catch the Cardinals, it's right now. When we do start this game, one of the big stories for the Cubs is a lineup change. Derek Lee is going to hit third tonight, and Nomar will bat sixth. And I think you have to really respect Nomar's attitude. He went to the coaches and said, listen, whatever we have to do to produce runs, I'm all for it. So they've made the change in the lineup. Derek Lee is red hot as any hitter in the game. Move him up into the 3 spot, get him an extra at bat, and move Nomar down, hopefully take a little pressure off. And hopefully, once the rain does stop, it stops for good, correct? Oh, absolutely. Nothing worse than getting your starting pitcher warmed up, ready to go, and then that decision as to whether do you send him back out there, how long do you wait before you send him back out there, when do you make the decision to go to your bullpen, and obviously you do not want to waste a Carlos Zambrano start. When we do get started, it will be Carlos Zambrano, the Cubs' opening day starter, against right-hander Jeff Suppan for the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes. We'll also give you bonus coverage tonight as the White Sox are in Detroit. More to come from Busch Stadium in a moment. Cubs baseball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you in part by Chevy. See your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealer today. Walgreens, the pharmacy of the Chicago Cubs. Your local area Lexus dealer who invites you to test drive a Lexus today. Aflac, ask about it at work. Toyota, choose any direction as long as it's moving forward. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit us at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, shining through. Your local Lincoln Mercury dealers. Check out our new models at lincolnmercury.com. Midas, trust the Midas touch. Corona, miles away from the ordinary. And by Southwest Airlines, nonstop service to over 59 destinations all across the country. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom.
This is my city, the best city, where I grew up, got married, had a family. And the perfect vehicle for our family is the best, our Ford Explorer. Rush hour traffic, picking up from school, soccer, ballet, an evening alone. Explorer fits our lives, a DVD entertainment system, the safety and handling we need, and room for all our stuff. Ford Explorer has it all, just like me.
Get 0% financing or $4,000 cash back, plus $1,000 Ford credit bonus cash on 2005 Ford Explorer. Built for Chicago, built for the road ahead.
Cubs fans, come early and save big with the Cubs Early Bird Discount. During the first hour, the gates are open. Enjoy 25% off all food and non-alcoholic beverages. For hot dogs, pizza, Pepsi, and more, catch the Cubs Early Bird Discount.
Sahara is the sensation that has America talking. You won't want to miss this rip-roaring adventure. It's Indiana Jones and James Bond rolled into one incredibly fun film. Get the big popcorn and enjoy the ride. Sahara. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Downtown today, temperatures are going to soar into the hundreds. $3.75.
When beer starts out this cold, it ends up this refreshing. Coors Light. Taste the cold.
Hey there, Carrie Sayers and Pat Boyle here in our Comcast Sportsnet studios. We'll get you back to St. Louis in just a bit.
But first, here are some of the stories we'll have for you on Sports Night after Cubs postgame live. We'll have the traumatic event that hit Mike Rumlinger and his family this past offseason. The Cubs relief pitcher reflects on that grim day back in October when his young daughter broke her leg after she was struck by a delivery driver. She survived, but the experience has forever changed Rumlinger and his family.
As soon as I picked her up, I could feel her leg was broken. It was just like, so you know there's something wrong, and then you're sitting there and she's bleeding.
We'll have that full story later. Also on Sports Night, John Garland goes for his third victory tonight as the Southsiders face the Tigers. Plus, the Bears' R.W. McQuarters will tell you who he thinks the Bears should draft this Saturday. And we'll have highlights from Indiana as the Bulls close out their regular season against the Pacers. And speaking of the Bulls, we are excited to tell you that their first playoff game is right here on this very network. Tune in to Comcast Sportsnet on Sunday at 4:30 for Game 1 between the Bulls and Wizards.
That'll do it from our Comcast Sportsnet studios in Chicago.
Yes, we'll send it back to Len and Bob at Busch Stadium in just a bit. We'll see you later.
Will my car be ready this afternoon like you promised?
Yes.
Will you use a bunch of lingo I won't understand?
No.
Will you try to sell me something I really don't need?
No.
Do you like Broadway show tunes?
No.
Just wanted to see if this thing really works.
For mechanics known for their work and their word,
trust the Midas touch.
Call it a night?
Yep.
Come on. Coming through.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah. They've got a little captain in them. Because at the end of the night, they do whatever it takes to get home safely.
Next time you drive,
drink responsibly. Captain's orders.
Hey! Thank you. Good to see you.
Sweetie, is that a friend of yours? Sweetie.
No, I thought he was a friend of yours. Hey.
No, are you sure you didn't invite him?
No, I thought you invited him.
He's eating all the food.
Sweetie.
Like free food? Come get a McDonald's gift card. Buy one in the morning and get a free sausage McGriddle sandwich. Or the rest of the day, get a free 3-piece chicken selects.
Well, game one of the short two-game series will not start on time. We will be under a rain delay. Hopefully it will be a brief one. Ominous skies above, and the tarp is still on the field, and they're hoping to get this one underway within the next hour or so. It'll be the Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs come in at 7-7. The Cardinals leading in division at 8-4, and they have won 5 in a row. But let's send it back to our Comcast Sportsnet studios and Josh Mora.
All right, Len, thanks very much. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Comcast Sportsnet studios here in downtown Chicago. I'm Josh Mora, and as Len said, we are in a rain delay for the Cubs and Cardinals. Radar behind the current storms look okay, but we'll keep you informed as we have updates. In the meantime, let's get you caught up on the news of the day. We start with the Bulls, who now know that they will have home court advantage in their first-round playoff series with the Washington Wizards. Ben Gordon naturally hit the winner last night in the win over the Knicks with just under 6 seconds to play. The Bulls beat the Knicks at 92-91, and with the Wizards' loss, that locks in the 4th seed for Chicago. The series starts on Sunday at 4:30, a game you can see here on Comcast Sportsnet. Now, as we look at the Eastern Conference standings, we can see it from 4 down. The Bulls, then the Wizards. The Pacers will open with the Celtics. The 76ers will draw the Pistons. The Nets and Cavaliers tied. They each play tonight in separate games. If the Cavaliers win and the Nets lose, they go on to face the Heat. The Nets control their own destiny, win, and they're in, and they get Miami in round 1. Now, meanwhile, the news out of Miami isn't getting any better. As Shaquille O'Neal said yesterday, his thigh has swelling. He won't know his status for the playoffs until the game draws nearer. O'Neal hasn't participated in any of the team's shoot-arounds this week. He suffered the injury in Sunday's win over Indiana. He was asked by Pacers forward Jermaine O'Neal, he was kneed by Pacers forward Jermaine O'Neal while driving to the basket, and he left just before halftime. Now, also on Sports Night tonight, John Garland goes for his third straight victory as the Southsiders face the Tigers. Plus, live, we have highlights from St. Louis if the game ever gets underway, and the Bears' R.W. McQuarters will tell you who he thinks the Bears should draft this Saturday. Of course, Jerry Angelo, Ted Phillips, and Lovie Smith reserve the right not to listen to him. That's going to do it from here for now. We get you back to the Cubs game just as soon as they begin play. But for now, bonus baseball. We take you to Detroit for our Comcast Sportsnet Plus game between the Sox and the Tigers. Here's our broadcast team, Ken Harrelson and Darren Jackson.